Michael McDowell is a winner. The journeyman driver has taken home a trophy in the sport's most prestigious race, the Daytona 500. Michael McDowell now has the second most starts before a first win with 358. Michael Waltrip holds the most at being 1 for 463. 20 years earlier, in fact. Since 2000, others on the list include Johnny Benson Jr., winning at Rockingham in 2002 after 226 starts. Paul Menard went 167 races before winning his one and only race, the Brickyard 400. And Regan Smith went 1 for 163 after winning the Southern 500 at Darlington, yet another crown jewel. The 2021 Daytona 500 will be remembered for many things. The lap 14 pileup in turn 3, a wreck that took out many contending cars from competing in the race after a 5.5-hour rain delay, or Denny Hamlin, the winner of 3 of the past 5 Daytona 500s, won the first 2 stages of the 2021 season, or even the last lap fiery crash that parted the seas for McDowell en route to his first win. Michael McDowell's 14 years at the Cup level have resulted in his first win, 4 top 5 and 13 top 10s, 4 of which were in the past season. 8 of those top 10s came at superspeedway events, so it's quick to piece together why, once again, McDowell was near the front at the end of another superspeedway race, let alone the Daytona 500. 3 of his now 4 top 5s have come at the World Center of Racing. But as bland as the race was before the last lap tangle with the majority of the remaining pack left, one thing has to be said. Can we stop seeing cars tossed off to the right when being pushed at superspeedways? In 2009, Carl Edwards turned down on Brad Keselowski, resulting in one of the most shocking NASCAR accidents in the past dozen years. A year later, Carl repaid the favor, turning Keselowski into the wall at Atlanta, an action he would be parked for. Shortly following this wreck, DW points out, "I wish once they take the wings off these cars, they would quit turning over like this. Since then, we've really seen cars blatantly turned over and flipped dramatically like we once very much did. But now I can recall several wrecks that have happened where one car gets turned innocently to the right in front of the field. If it were up to me, NASCAR needs to find a way to reduce these occurrences. Wrecks in general should not be the focal point of entertainment, especially when lives are at risk and injuries are as disclosed as they have been. Just because a driver walks away from a wreck does not mean they're okay." The fact that the product is already not being saved by the lackluster freight train racing, these wrecks are only the result of blown-up urgency, and that's not even factoring in the given intensity that comes with each race at these high-banked tracks. In 2008, McDowell himself was introduced to the sport when he got loose during his qualifying lap at Texas on April 4th. I never really watched qualifying as a kid, but I tuned in on a Friday after school to see this happen from my couch. I was relieved to find out that he survived the tumbles and walked away safely. McDowell went 358 races without a win. 14 years of trying for 10 different teams in this span. This was the Arizona native's second ever qualifying run. Can you imagine the fear and mental impact that must have had on him? Or anyone really? To continue the grind for 356 races to complete what he just did, McDowell can be remembered for something besides that wreck now. The Cup Series also goes to Road America this year, where McDowell won in 2016 for Richard Childress after leading 24 laps. Sonoma, Watkins Glen again, not to mention the Indianapolis Road Course and Circuit of the Americas for the first time in the Cup Series this season. This year should be crazy for those who want to win a road course race and the road course ringers. With NASCAR adding 3 new road courses to the schedule this year, and now that McDowell has won, we must remember his success on road courses as well. McDowell has 9 career top 20 finishes on road courses, including the last 5 at Watkins Glen, and a 10th place finish at the Daytona Road Course, where the Cup Series heads next. Now, am I saying McDowell wins on a road course this season? Maybe even going back-to-back and win on Daytona's road course? Possibly. Anything can happen, as that's been proven. A note on McDowell's win. Next year when NASCAR debuts the next-gen car, the Series' 7th car, a lot of these borderline teams Richard Childress Racing, Richard Petty Motorsports, Front Row Motorsports, even Trackhouse maybe. They'll all have equal chances to win against the big dogs. And even that makes me wonder if we can see more wins by people similar to McDowell. Anyone can start a race team, if they're financially ready for it, of course. Even Alvin Kamara wants to. So it will be interesting to see if the sport evolves into seeing even more winners over the course of this season. I think this assumption favors NASCAR's playoff system, more as if you win and you're in. But are you really? No, but like many others, I hate this rule. I would appreciate seeing more competitive races and winners in the future though, for sure. Crazy stuff has happened and will happen, just like the 2021 Daytona 500. Michael McDowell even started his NASCAR career doing start-in parks for Prism Motorsports and helping a team develop like Levine Family Racing. If this story and the fact that the cars will be assumed equal next season, we should be prepared for some surprises that will just become regular as the years go by. So are you ready? I know it'll be something worth watching. Just like sticking around after a nearly 6-hour rain delay to watch Michael McDowell win the Daytona 500. That will do it for this video. Tell me if you liked it or not. I would appreciate your feedback, and will be sure to bring out more content as I think of it. Check out my last video. Until next time, have a great day.